Hello guys! I haven't been doing this for a while and I forgot how to do it. Actually, my setups change because I've been moving things around and this is what I got right now. So I'm trying to have the camera on so I'll be facing you as I am messing with the figures. So yeah, with that long intro, I have an Asmus Toys Kurama. His name is Dennis from Ghost Fighter, also known as Poltergeist Report in the US. But here in the Philippines, we call them Ghost Fighter. Yuyu Hakusho, man. Love the show. God, I don't know why I'm forgetting the director's name. But oh my god, I'm sorry. He's such an awesome director. He also does Hunter x Hunter. So yeah, anyway. We have this Asmus Toys. I've been a fan of Asmus Toys. I've been unboxing. I unboxed Hie, the first release. Then the second one was Yusuke. So now we have Kurama. So we're trying to face cam because, you know, I kind of yap a bit. I like talking about these things. So let us open it. Oh, I love the box. Oh man, this is like such a pivotal art. Like I used to collect this in the cards. And yeah, I got the deluxe version. So it comes with an extra body. So I just love how Asmus Toys makes it feel so grand. And oh, okay, Dennis is here. Dennis Kurama. Yeah, he's also known as Kurama. Okay, so you know what? Let's take out everything and I'm just gonna edit this out because it's gonna be a long, boring process, man. Okay, so I just removed the thing, the crud. And here's a first look of our friend Kurama. Okay, so I think my camera has some slimming thing on. The Osbot has some filter on, which I'm gonna try and remove right now because damn, it's only supposed to work for my face. Okay, we're freaking beauty mode. No, actually it doesn't have beauty mode on. Yeah, it doesn't have beauty mode on, but why did the face distort? Anyway, let's try the other camera. Pretty much looks the same. Okay, so first impressions. Okay, this is an anime. Oh my god, why is he so white here? Let me try to turn off one of the lights. There. Still white because of my white balance. Okay, let's cover this big ass light. Oh man, doesn't work. He's still so light. Anyway, he's an anime character and translated to 1/6. Unlike Yusuke and Hie, I am not very happy with this. I don't know why. I don't know what exactly is wrong. It must be the eyes. They feel like they're just stickers. Yeah, it feels like they just plastered on stickers there. So it's kind of disappointing for me. Really. And the body, I don't know. I don't like that the body looks like Barbie doll. It's an anime, okay? To be fair, it's an anime, so you can't see much skin or detail in it. But other animes have kind of, you know, done better. And this one just strikes me as a very, very Barbie-like thing. So the other head sculpt, I'm asking you, can you tell the difference? Okay, true to Kurama's very stoic personality, his head sculpt is also very stoic to the point that, can you tell the difference? Okay, so happy Kurama, serious Kurama. Oh, see, there's a filter, right? See, there's a filter. It slims him out. Oh my god, this freaking camera has a filter on it. Work on my face, not on Kurama's face. Oh my god, it slims him out. I'm sorry guys, I don't know how to remove it, but this is a freaking trip. It looks kind of... You know what? To be fair though, he really looks like that. So the slimming thing is not really affecting it much, the filter. He looks like that in real life. So, serious Kurama, happy Kurama. This is like freaking Zoolander, like the Magnum and what they call it, Blue Steel, the Magnum, right? Such a subtle difference in facial expression, but you know, it's Kurama. He's a freaking stoic character. He's a bit feminine and stoic at the same time. So this is how you do. I don't know about his sexual orientation in the anime, but you know, if we're gonna do an LGBTQ character, Kurama is the step in the right direction. Okay, so it's also very loose. The joints feel cheap, man. It feels cheap. It's not like the first two releases. So as I predicted, I always felt that this line isn't gonna do very well just because of the nature of the figures and the popularity of Yu Yu Hakusho, which is they're not very popular right now. Love the show, love it to death. Reality is they're not very popular. I'll try turning off all the lights. Oh, my white balance is really messing things out. So regardless of turning on or off the lights, it's kind of having the same effect. So, okay, we've looked at the figure. We've, you know, I like the ratchets. They're okay. But overall, it's a cheap feeling figure. See, like they didn't even do the entire body, you know. It's a very, yeah, it's disappointing. It's not like Yusuke and Hiei, where they were kind of cool. This one feels very toyetic. I think they're just doing this to complete the line. So let's look at the stuff and I'll jump edit it in a while. My original plan was just to show you guys the alternate outfit and then put it on outside camera. But before I do that, I just want to talk about like the level of, you know I criticize it for looking cheap and all, but I'm just impressed that it actually comes with 3 head sculpts, man. So this one is eyes closed, like the meditating, concentrating, you know, calm your mind, Kurama. Yeah, the alternate body came with this head sculpt. So 3 head sculpts, yeah, man, that's such a good deal. And an alternate uniform. So this is basically a 2-in-1 figure with all the details in it. And this was very unexpected. Pooh is Yusuke's guy, Yusuke's pet or spirit animal. And he's here. So that is kind of impressive. Yeah, I didn't expect it. So little things like that. Yeah, but accessories wise, compared to say Hiei, who has a lot of accessories, Kurama only has these 2, the rose and the rose whip. So normal, and of course the book, the Minamino. I forgot his name, Minamino or something. He has a book because he's a nerd and all, you know, studies and stuff. So yeah, and the base, it's just sad that it only comes with 1 base. I need to buy a separate base for the alternate outfit. But yeah, you know what? I'll be back and then just set everything up. Okay, so that took a while. But here it is. So what can I say? Well, let's talk about the main figure first. I decided to use this head sculpt. And sadly, I cannot do the signature Kurama pose where he is, you know, kind of like smelling the roses, like his arm or hand is all over across his face, because the figure is just not capable of doing that. So instead, I just came up with this variation. And the reason why it cannot do that is because of the ugly exposed joints here. And it's not even like completely painted or anything. So yeah, that was a downer really. Yeah, so it would have been good if I could at least come up with a signature pose in the intro, right? In the intro song of the show, where, you know, Kurama has this bit with his rose whip thing. But, you know, I like the hand gesture. This is kind of very anime-ish, and you can even say predates K-pop because they kind of like doing this hand gestures and all. So I like this one, especially with the closed eyes head sculpt. You know, it's very anime, very in character. Yeah, Kurama is very feminine, and again, look, really ugly. So it's not a win really because of the limited pose. So as nice as it is, Still not as good. And finally, we're gonna talk about the alternate figure. Okay, stand up. The balance of the figure is okay though, because of the nature of the figure. So this one was so hard to pose. So I just came up with a pose where he kind of used his hair as a whip, because that's Kurama's thing, like the surprise attacks. That's why he chooses a whip for his weapon. It's because of the unpredictability of his attack. So in here, I'm trying to come up with a pose where he's using his hair as a whip. Like he's transferring his whip to his hair because he could do that. That's a cool thing about Kurama. And a plus here is that the Chinese outfit, yeah, that's what you call it, I guess, his Chinese Kung Fu outfit. It's wired, so it can make for like aerial poses and all. So that one was good. And again, actually, I wouldn't say this is a negative, but the Asmus belts, man. the Asmus belts are a pain to deal with. Fortunately, this one, it's a pain to deal with, but at least I put it on. Compared to Hie until now has a belt that's just like barely clinging onto life. Yusuke's belt, I just tied an X knot on it and that was it. Looks ugly. Kurama's belt, it's actually kind of the best belt, Don't take it on and off. It's not gonna last. It's held by really, really, really thin like clips. Yeah. And I'm kind of not very happy with the whip actually. I wish there was more like whip variations, because I can only pose it a certain way, this one's very Indiana Jones if you if you pose it like that. So yeah, see, it came off like that, So it's very Indiana Jones, and you don't expect Kurama to hold these parts, right? Because it's gonna cut him, So this is just like the coolest whip pose I could come up with. People would think it's weird, especially if they don't watch the show. But then again, this figure, Yu Yu Hakusho figures, Asmus toys, it's for the fans. So despite my misgivings about the figure that I'm not really entirely happy with it, I'm still glad that Asmus actually completed the big four, man. It wasn't, I can't help but think that it wasn't very financially viable for them. But it's for the love, man. For the love for us fans. Like, we want 1/6 representation of Yu Yu Hakusho where we can post them. Yeah, so I'm also glad they made the choice to come up with a Dark Tournament alternate outfit, because that's when the show really hit its stride when it went to the Dark Tournament. But yeah, so that's it. These are the best poses I can come up with. Someone more creative could come up with a better pose. But as for me, they are gonna stay like this in my shelf. I really like this head sculpt. This is just so sad that the body's like that. But other than that, I hope you learned something. And I don't know what my face looks like here. It's the first time I put the camera on and my monitors are here, so sometimes I look like this, so I look weird. I don't know how I look like in this angle. If it's too distracting, I'll take it out. Anyway, have a nice day, guys. Thank you for still being in my channel, for still staying subscribed. I've been busy with my band, with my music. I'm trying to keep them away from this channel, but tell me, if you care or you don't care. I'll try to put my music stuff public, and if you mind and you feel like it's too much noise or you're gonna unsubscribe, I'm just gonna go back to making it private or unlisted. Have a nice day, guys, and hope you learned something.